each robot boat has a smartphone on it, and we use the smartphone sensors for localizing a robot. Like we use the compass, the gyroscope, and so on to localize the robots, and all our autonomous algorithms basically run on the smartphone. And as smartphones become cheaper, your robot becomes more powerful, and that's the whole idea. And already you have phones with quad-core processors, and they're only a couple of $100. And so the project basically started off to do environmental monitoring and flood response. And we took 5 boats to the Philippines last summer, and we did flood response after the NetSat floods. Because each phone has a camera on it, we could take images, a stream of images, and you can identify survivors. And so right now what happens is that after a few months of flooding in countries like Philippines, the first responders are like kind of scared to go and help people because it floods, and then after a week or so you have more chance of getting called or attacked and so on. So these boats, you can attach sensors to them, and you could send like a large fleet of these boats to go and collect data, and then you would get you'd get a sense of how dirty the waters really is. And we have also done a lot of environmental monitoring work. So we've tried a couple of handsets. Right now we sort of use the Nexus S because it's sort of like cheap and it's not the latest thing that's in. But any Android phone, the way that you control it is the way that you download apps. You just download our app, and suppose you want a different capability, like a sampling algorithm which you want to identify like a hotspot or so on. You just download another app, and then you have the capability of that in the robot. So it's completely easy for anybody to do it. And since it's completely autonomous, all you have to do is just like drop the boat and then come back after half an hour, and you have these beautiful maps which gives you the data of what you want. And you can also get a live stream of data because these boats have 3G. So since 3G capability, you can get a live stream of data. These are made of insulation from polystyrene foam, but this boat has been used for this is the second year it's been running, and you can see it's taken a lot of beating. This boat actually went to the Philippines, and it came back all the way from the Philippines. And so this was deployed in the NetSat floods. It was deployed in Nepal Lake in the Philippines.